I don't feel that I'm being entirely sincere wearing the hijab, or I don't feel I'm being entirely sincere going to the masjid, so therefore I will stop. I will stop wearing hijab, or I will stop going to the masjid. Or maybe I don't feel like I'm being sincere praying, so I'll stop praying. That actually becomes a tool of shaitan. Shaitan will sometimes use insincerity as a tool to make us stop doing acts of worship. So what is the correct response? The correct response is that we continue doing that act of worship while at the same time struggling to purify our intention. Now, I want to also add something very important here. And that is that no one, remember this principle, one of the most important spiritual principles, no one can get to Allah without Allah. In other words, we cannot get closer to Allah or do what's right without the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In other words, we cannot worship Allah without the help of Allah. And this is why you find that, for example, in Surah Al-Fatiha, which we say at least 17 times a day, إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ, immediately after one another. First, we say to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you alone do we worship. And then immediately after that, we say, and you alone do we seek help from. And so what we realize from this, إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ, is that we can't actually worship Allah without the help of Allah. So we need the isti'ana part of it, which is the seeking and the seeking help from Allah as well, in order to be able to worship Allah. When it comes to sincerity, we have to seek the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we ask Allah to not just, and this is important, not just make us sincere, but to make sincerity easy on us. I cannot emphasize enough the need to ask Allah for ease, the need to ask Allah to ease these things for us.